All right, so what we're going to go over is how to find slope and y-intercept. Okay, so when we write an equation, all equations are in the form of y equals mx plus b, or for the most part, that you guys are going to see. Your m is what's called your slope. Your b is what's called your y-intercept. Okay, your slope is your each, your every, your per. Anything that's happening constantly over an amount of time. And your B happens once. It's your one-time fee. So like, let's say you go to an amusement park, right? And to walk in the door, it costs $5. Well, 5 would be your B because that you only walk in once. And then every ride is $1.50. So $1.50 would be your slope because every single ride is $1.50. So let's say you ride 10 rides. You do $1.50 times 10, okay? Now, whenever we are looking at a graph, okay? So I have a graph right here. The way that we find our y-intercept is where it touches the y, okay? So this is your y right here. Where does it touch the y? Oh, look, it touches right... It touches right here. Okay? So that means that your y-intercept is equal to 3 because that's where it touches the y. Okay? So if I had to write an equation, my b would be 3. So I'd put a 3 right here. All right? Now, your slope. There's 2 ways to find slope, okay? 2 ways. The first way to find slope is you pick 2 points. Okay, pick 2 points. So we have a point here, which we got was our y-intercept. So that is 0, 3. Now we pick a second point, like a good point. So I'm going to pick this point right here. All right, and so that point right there is 1, 0. Okay, remember this is your x's, this is your y's. Okay, on the x it goes over to 1, and on the y it's on 0. And then we say, okay, well, to find slope, we find the change in y. How much does it go up on the y versus the x? Okay, so we go change in y over change in x. So when you find change, well, we have to subtract. So it says subtract your y's. So I go to my y's. I say, okay, 3 minus 0 over change in x, subtract our x's, 0 minus 1. Make sure whenever you do this, like the 3 and the 0, those 2 are together, and the 0 and the 1, those 2 are together. So you got to make sure you line them up the same, okay? 3 minus 0 is just 3. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. Now we say, okay, well, what's 3 divided by negative 1? Oh, negative 3. So negative 3 is my slope. The second way to do it is you pick 2 points, and then you count on your graph. So if we go here, we count. We say, okay, well, how much do I rise? 1, 2, 3. I rise 3. How much do I run to get to that other point? Oh, I go over 1. So I rise 3. I run 1. 3 divided by 1 is 3. And then we look at the direction. Is my line going up? That means it's positive. Is my line going down? It's negative. Well, if I look here, it's going down. So it's negative 3. Okay? So those are the 2 ways to find slope. Either one works. So if I had to finish my equation, it would be y equals negative 3x plus 3. Okay? That's basically it. Just remember, again, there's 2 ways. You don't have to remember how to do this way because it's on your formula chart. So if you want a formula chart, just ask me and I'll get you one. But yes, this is how you find slope. That's how you find your y-intercept. Now, on a chart, say they give you x and y values, right? The point that has 0 for the x and 3, or like a number for the y, that is your y-intercept, okay? Where 0 is x and the number is y, all right? Whether it's 5, 10, whatever. The number has to be y, okay? Also, if they give you a graph and you need to find the slope, remember, you can use it, or they give you a chart and you have to find the slope. Pick 2 points, find a change in y, change in x, and then divide and simplify. All right? That should help you out enough. If you need additional help, let me know.